Hi guys, I haven't done a lot of filming lately. I've been a bit under the pump. You set up here behind me. I've just done the first job with it, and I'll try and throw something together with that, but I'm just going through some footage that I've got, and here's a short video, just a couple of moves I did earlier on in the year, and good on you guys. Alright, we're out here. It's a clearing sale, so there's a lot of gear. Coming back for one of these bars up here on Sunday, but I think there was something like 12 or 16 headers. So what we're taking today is a couple of rollers, and they're just in the process of trying to get it all up and organised and ready, so I'll put you on a bit of a time lapse and we'll see how we go. Alright, what a mission that was. We're loaded, and it actually went pretty smoothly. I was very lucky that another driver arrived, and I said, "Oh, have you carted these before together?" And he said, yep, I do them all the time. And I said, "Any chance you want to have a crack at backing them up, join together?" And he says, "Oh, we can try." And he basically got it in one hit. So that roller's attached to the ripper on the front here, still connected. Didn't even need to unplug hoses or anything. Look at that oil, oh my god. He reversed them up there. I had my alloy ramps to go up on the top deck. A bit of mucking around tying them down, but all in all, very happy with that. Makes life a lot easier rather than separating, putting one up, tying it down, then putting the other one on. And now when we come to unload it, hook the tractor on, raise everything up, drive them off. Alright, I'm in Muck and Budden. I haven't had food, so I'm going to go and find me some breakfast. So we just had the New Holland tractor hooked on, and it wasn't enough to lift it. So we're getting the Versatile warmed up and disconnecting that ripper, and we'll see how we go this time. Right, what a mission. It's taken them an hour just to figure out how to lift it. So we're finally leaving. Finally unloading. Can't do much about the shadow there. So this is all a note of saving putting them on separate items. We put them on all together. It's worked pretty well. Alright, time to pack up. So, to the next one. Easy, job done. Alright, good morning. It is Saturday and I'm sitting on the port at Geraldton. So last night I got that the roller and the ripper combo delivered. I was getting a bit flustered. We loaded the machine on, no problem at all. The guy backed it up, made a brilliant job of it. You know, I was going to do it myself and somebody else stuck their hand up and said, I'll have a go, and I said, absolutely, fill your boots. And he done really well. So I had the top deck widened out as well. That's the bonus of this trailer, is able to put that whole combo on as one unit and stay within my permit requirements, because I wasn't overweight, so I wasn't into my mass permit, which dictates one item. So got to the farm and they couldn't get the machine to lift. They tried 2 different tractors and then they decided that it was hydraulic fittings that were the problem, so they unscrewed them under pressure and sprayed oil all over my trailer. And yeah, I was just getting a bit tense with them, and yeah, so after it was nearly 2 hours, we figured out that he wasn't using it right. There was nothing wrong with the machine, there was nothing wrong with the tractors they were trying. That annoyed me because I still had an hour and a half to Geraldton last night in the dark. And yeah, I'd had a big enough day. I just wanted to get showered up and get a feed, and but we got there. But anyway, this morning, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film. Waiting for an escort onto the port here to load a drill. I'm assuming it's a little tracked type drill. No information whatsoever. So 7 o'clock was the kickoff time. It's now 5:02. There's no sign of anybody yet, so we'll wait and see. But if I can film, I will. If not, we'll do something down the road once it's loaded. So I couldn't film on the wharf. Technically wasn't allowed on the wharf, but they're just lining up for a bit of a photo here, so that's what we've got. A drill. Yeah, nice little job, nice and clean, rubber tracks, straight up. A few big chains, some straps, and yeah, all too easy. It'd be nice to get it with the ocean in the background, but this is what we've got. So these boys have been working right on the wharf there. So, yeah. Anyway, Perth bound. Here we go. All right. That camera looks like it's pointing a bit high, but anyway, we have made it to Perth. We're on Tonkin Highway, heading for Wangara. So we're only 26 minutes away, 36 kilometres from the drop. I'm hoping I'll be able to do a bit of filming unloading. I think it's just going to be at the yard where these guys are based, the drilling company. So yeah, we should be right to wave the camera around. And yeah, we'll go from there. But it's a beautiful day here. It was quite a warm night. I slept at the 440 Roadhouse. I didn't want to run the ice pack because there was other trucks around and you're pretty close to houses there, and I opened the vents both sides, and normally you get a bit of breeze. I mean, it's always windy in Geraldton, but there was just a lot of trucks coming and going beside me, so I had to shut the vents on the driver's side where my head was, and that stopped the wind flow through the cab, unfortunately. So it was a warm night and noisy. But anyway, so once we get this unloaded, I've got a Saturday afternoon. I've got to do a bit of fabrication because we've got a bit of a mission on tomorrow, moving a DBS seating bar. It's currently sitting at 8.5 wide and about 6 meters high. So I need to fold it more and get it down under, well, I've got a permit for 5.1 in height, and I've got 3 pilots organised, and trying to get 3 pilots on one job at the same time, it's like herding cats. It's, yeah, but anyway, they're all on board. Everyone's going to be there tomorrow, Sunday, out at the auction site. I'll be there early, Leslie and I will be there early, and we're going to start the pack up trying to reduce the size of this bar and make it so it's around 5'1" high, and try and get it to about 7.5 wide. Make life a lot easier. Won't be fun, but it'll be easier. And then we are taking every back road between Geraldton and Ongerup Way. So it's going to be 450 odd kilometres in probably a couple of days. So I think that'll be another video altogether. But anyway, we're in Perth. Have a look out the window. So, Tonkin Highway, nice and quiet. The Brand Highway's been very steady with traffic because long weekend for people who have lives. And a lot of people heading away up the coast, which is half their luck. It'll be nice, but I'm sort of planning like I'm really busy now, and I think I've got a trip coming up over east in the next couple of weeks. Once I've done that, I'm actually going to take a few days off altogether, and if it's in the middle of the week, that's even better. I'll take, it's a lot easier to get things done. Places aren't as busy with people on holiday and enjoying the weekends. So yeah, I'm going to take a few days off and just chill out. Here we go. Nice and easy, rubber tracks, didn't even have to get any rubber out. Bit of a tight driveway getting in here. That's all my licorice marks on the ground. I wouldn't mind getting that rubber back, but never mind. Makes it nice and easy. I haven't got my microphone on, so you're probably not hearing much of it, but there's not much to say. See, all that's nice and easy with rubber tracks because there's no sliding or anything, but that was on steel. It was always